Hey everybody, this is Goose here. Got another Grand Arena stream. This is going to be sort of a quick and dirty live recording, so there won't be any fancy-dancy transitions from my very sophisticated software on my Chromebook, or unfortunately any background music, but figured we'd just go ahead and jump into it here. Up against Abeloth today, and he's from Jedi Council. I don't know if that's Australia or Austrian, but either way, he has got an interesting phenomenon for me. He does not have a Darth Revan or Darth Malak. He does have some really good tunes, though. He's got a Relic 7 Grievous, some good clones, good rebels, and the start of a very good Padme team, in addition to bugs, Ewoks, and all the other stuff you tend to see. Scariest thing for me, of course, is he has both the Negotiator and the Falcon. His Falcon fleet isn't very good, and honestly, his Negotiator fleet isn't great compared to some of the ones I play in Arena, but as always is the case, that could be a fight that goes real bad in a hurry if it is the Negotiator on defense. So let's get in here and see what he's got. Looks like in the top row here, we've got Asajj lead with a Relic 5 Daka, which could certainly be tough. Some Bears, which is not too scary. Then a Relic 7 Grievous, and that honestly looks a little bit like a nuke squad. The other droids are so squishy, you figure you're probably going in there, killing some, and then he's going to go nuts on you for a little bit. So we'll have to see how that turns out. Down at the bottom, looks like we've got some bounty hunters, and then this is kind of interesting, a Mother Talzin squad with Zombie and with Brood Alpha. So there's going to be 2 persistent recurring taunt tanks on that team, and then of course the AoE from Mother Talzin. So that's actually a pretty interesting team. That one could be a little bit of a trap, honestly, if you go and not think about it. 2 tanks to deal with. So we'll probably need a pile of AoE. So that is one to think about. And then let's see here. How fast is what Zeta does Bossk have? So Bossk has the lead Zeta, so it's not a persistent taunt. And he has the leader Zeta. So they're going to be pretty good. Alright, so I think we're going to go ahead and do this with some rebels, but this isn't a super impressive team, so I'm going to try something a little different here. I think I'm going to split out my CLS. So I'm actually going to run an Ackbar lead with Han and Chewie. And then I think I can save CLS and some other rebels for maybe another team in the back, or if there's something weak, I can do a CLS solo. So hopefully this won't bite me in the butt. Let's see how it goes. So I think I'm going to open up with the stun on Jango, just because I want... I guess because I wanted to avoid that. Alright, so this is officially overkill. Get him, Han. Yep. So, little too much club here for this one, I think. Let's see if we can get back around to Ackbar for a cleanse. And we can maybe heal up a little bit. Nope. So that actually hurt us. They died too fast, but still that's 51 banner clear. So I guess we'll take it. And then for this team here, I'm actually thinking I want to use Padme. And of course the fear here is if I get in the back and there's clones, CLS, Han, and Chewie, and Padme are my best clone counters. And he does have some good clones, but I think we use Padme, so we'll go Padme and Anakin. And then do I want to take in GK to be safe, or do I want to save him for another lineup? I could go in with like C-3PO for the courage. Something like that. I could take in Ahsoka for the taunt dispel, but I'm really thinking what I'm going to have to do more than anything is AoE. You know what? I'm just going to take in... Nope, I like it. I'm going to try it with 3PO. Hopefully this works. This is a team that's a little bit... I'm a little unsure of, honestly. We'll go ahead and get a little protection up, which will resist the plague for us. And let's get a little bit more. See if we can get a big AoE off with Anakin here in a second. Alright. Alright, so that was a good start. We're probably going to have to land a few of those. Alright, let's get rid of Brood Alpha here. Oh, not enough pop. There we go. Alright, so we made it through. Now it's just trying to maximize some banners. So, WAP and 51. Well, I feel good. We saved GK. We still have Ahsoka, so maybe we can put together some kind of a team. I knew it. Oh, well. Some Shaak Ti clones. That is an interesting team. So we got some good defenses back here, actually. So we got those. Let's go ahead and go up top here and see what we've got. The scariest team to me, honestly, is this Mother Talzin team. So I think, could I take that with Basti? Because then I could save. I could use my bounty hunters on the bears. I could use Jedi Knight Revan's going to be my most confident counter to that Grievous. Although honestly, I could probably Basti it and just count on them not to die. You know what? Let's see. I think there's no taunt here. The only revive is Daka. So if we go in here with Bastila, with Ezra, and with Hoda, I'm going to think that is going to be enough damage to burn Daka down. And so we're just going to have to go after her hard and see if we can't get her down before she stacks too much health from her ridiculous health pool. Alright, big hit. Alright, come on, resist everything. Oh, there goes all my buffs. So let's see, we get back around, get a stun on her. We can get her down. I feel pretty good about our chances here. But I tell you what, she has got some health. Look at that. Ugh. And all those darn heals. Hopefully this isn't a timeout team waiting to happen. Get some AoE here or some dog piles. As long as we can keep the protection up, I think we'll be alright. Stun. A little more here. Ah, bless. Come on. We can do it. Get through her. Come on. Big hits here. Come on, Ezra. Get her. Alright. Now we get through her. So this is good. This was a confident win. I like it. Alright. Man, you can see the relative difference in health on that daggone Daka. Man, Ezra just one-shotted Asajj full health and protection. Couldn't touch Daka for half an hour. But that's alright. So we got through that. So I think we go ahead and we just take Jedi Knight Revan here. So we go Revan, Yoda, and Jolee. And we'll probably eat a few AoEs, but hopefully we can get this to at least a 51%. I think I will actually do this. Stealth Yoda. Go ahead and give everybody a little protection up. And we'll just do a basic. See if we can hold off on killing him. And we can't, so we'll go ahead and get rid of him. And so here comes the big hit from Grievous. And we survived it. And now we win. Sorry, Grievous. You're going down, brother. And now we see if we can recover all of our protection on B1 here. So just call a bunch of assists. And I think that does it. Did we get 54? 53. Alright, not bad. We'll take it. And let's see what we've got left here. So we've got the bears out. What's in the back that is scary? So we got First Order, which can be tough. I tell you what scares me more than anything is these darn Shaak Ti clones. That is a ton of healing on that team. And a lot of speed. Let's see, so she's 240, so she's 275. She can outrun anything I've got, I think. Other than maybe, I think she's the only cleanse. So maybe you have to go First Order here. I think that's probably one of my better offensive teams left. I think maybe CLS, some combination of CLS for the Kira squad. I wonder what we can do with that Dooku and Bugs. That may be a good place to use some Galactic Republic Jedi. And then Man, I don't want to have to use the bears on CLS, but I might have to. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and open up fleet. I think I want to use my bounty hunters here. I switched up my defenses a little bit. I'll go over them at the end. So I've got some different folks on D. So I don't have my Palpatine available, but I do have my Bossk lead. So let's see. We'll go ahead and do that. And I have the double Zeta, so he won't peel it. And they won't be able to stealth anymore, so we'll be able to burn down Elder pretty quick. Get some of that. Let's get rid of Elder. May take a minute or 3, because, you know, these turkeys are gear 12. And my bounty hunters outside. Can we do a little damage? Not much. Yikes. Well, that's okay. They don't have a way to cleanse the taunt. There's no Paploo here. So they can beat on Bossk for a while before anything really bad happens. We'll go ahead and get the taunt back again. See if we can get a stun. Nope. How about a stun here? Alright. Gosh, get off, Wicket. Alright, get rid of him at least. Now we got to get Wicket down. Alright, so we healed up a little bit, but we got to get some ability blocks. Do a little heal up. Tell you what, that was a little uncomfortably close. I think we're going to be alright, but daggone Wicket. Get a little healing immunity. And then here we go. Alright. Now you can say goodnight, sweetie. Get rid of you and the turn meter will be gone. Come on, Boba. Oh, single tap? What are you doing, man? I tell you what, the Bears can be such an annoying team. Look at this. It's like 19 turns in a row. God, come on. Oh, no! Son of a gun. You may lose this. I gotta get you down. One of you. Go. Yikes. That is not what I expected to happen. Get out of here. Nobody likes your little bear face. Wow. There goes my Bossk. Man, that was ugly. Yikes. Okay, well, at least we got him down. One shot. Alright. Oh, thank goodness he put his Akbar on defense. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this first. I don't like these battles. Let's just get them out of the way. So we're going to go Akbar, Houndstooth, Fives, Phantom, Ghost, Cassian. And normally I would bring in my Anakin ship there. But I'm trying to think if I have to clean this up. I'll go ahead and bring in Wedge, and that way I can still have a Mace fleet if for some reason this goes wrong. But let's see, I think my Falcon should definitely be better. Didn't look at his Akbar. I'm sure it's better than mine. Not really. So we'll go ahead and I do that move there because I try not to get the taunt up on Biggs, but sometimes it happens. Oh, well, they went with the cleanse. Okay. So we can go ahead and cleanse here. Get rid of that. We'll do this for the defense penetration up, and then since we don't have a mark on the next our call-in coming up here, we'll be able to bring in Cassian to try and blow up his Falcon. So let's cave for some good RNG here. Alright guys, big hit. Alright, Falcon down. So at this point, even if it goes crazy, we're in good shape. So let's go ahead and burn this down, and then let's get work on you. We'll see if we can't heal up some of these folks for some more banners. I'll tell you, the Falcon mirror matches, and maybe it's just because I run an under-geared Rebel fleet, but they can be such RNG fest for me. I get really nervous on a lot of them. But I guess at the end of the day, that's alright. So let's see. We'll go ahead and do defense up again. Then we'll bring in Phantom on our next move. Not quite enough to kill. Come on. So we'll take him out this time. You know, my Fiendings aren't built up except for Ezra, and thankfully that's Ezra's move, so it still hits pretty hard. And let's go ahead and take you out. We'll do a little target lock to give Big Z a little protection back. I'm trying to look at him. I think the exception of Biggs and Houndstooth, they're in pretty good shape, protection-wise. Oh, leave Biggs alone. So, a little target lock maybe? No? So we'll go ahead and I think I'm going to heal him. Can I get him back to full health at least? Yeah. So that may save a banner. And that's back to full protection. So we might be able to get through this with pretty good health and protection on everybody. We'll see. So this will be the end here, assuming he doesn't go nuts. Okay, that's fine. And now it's my turn, and you're dead. So 65 banners, I'll take it. And now we just gotta try and work our way through the back here. Oh, he's attacking on my end. This is good. I always like those live attacks. How do we do? I'm sure he one-shot it. Yeah. Alright. I'll go through my defenses in a little bit. I switched them up since they brought Swugga GG back online. So let's think. I've got CLS. I've got First Order. Oh, I have my bugs too. Outstanding. Alright. So, I think Arc Trooper is a single attack. So maybe I want to take... So maybe I want to take my CLS team at the First Order. CLS, R2, and Old Ben maybe. It's not a lot of offense on it, but that would work. Or I could take that team here. I think I want to bugs this clones team here. They ought to have the survivability to get through it. I'm going to try it. So we're going to go U. Let's go Geos. So we definitely want Spy, Brood Alpha, and Spy. And so do I want to bring in Poggle for an extra cleanse? I think I'm going to bring in Poggle. I don't think I need Sunfac. There's no taunt. Or do I want the Dispel? So I bring in Sunfac, it gives me the Dispel on the thing. Arc Trooper, so she doesn't. Or I bring him in for the extra offense. I'm going to bring in Poggle. We're going to try this, and I hope it doesn't bite me in the butt. So we're taking out Shock T first. They're going to go a lot, and that's okay. We're going to get her down, and this is going to get a lot easier. She has got all the heals and the other pieces to this puzzle. Alright, good. Now we can take out What's-Her-Face, maybe. Alright, I like this. This was a good call. Get her down, and the heal goes away, and then I just got to deal with the damage dealer down there. So let's go ahead and do this call, heal everybody up, and see if we can't burn him down before he gets another turn. Basics, baby, basics. Alright, ability block, perfect. See if maybe I can drag this out for one more round to get the heal again. I may have been a little bit early on that, but that's okay. Alright. Yep, a little bit early. That's alright, we'll take it. 51, I think. Yep, fine. If he beats me on efficiency, he beats me on efficiency. I left him some presence on defense, so I don't know that it's going to be that close. He's going to smoke my ships, though. I kept all my good fleets in case he put the Negotiator down. So let's see. Who do we want to take next? This isn't a very developed team. I think I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go CLS. I'm going to go R2. And I think I'm going to take Old Ben. Oh, I do have Thrawn too, don't I? So I could do CLS, R2, and Thrawn. And Thrawn gives me some protection recovery. Yeah, let's do that. This is probably overkill, but heck on it. So let's see, my Thrawn's probably going to go first. Oh, no, I forgot. R2 will. So let's go ahead and get some burning out there. Alright, do that. Let's go after Vandor. He's gone. Yep, this was overkill. So let's take out Kira. Yep. And now let's just bide a little bit of time, I guess. We'll give that back to CLS. See if I can get back around to Thrawn without killing L3. Nope. Bummer. So 52. Oh, 54. Was enough. Huh. Excellent. Alright. So, what is this team? Is this Spy? It is Geospy. So they're going to counterattack and do other things. And his abilities are... Oh, he doesn't have any mods. So I'm thinking here, we're going to go with GK, Ahsoka, and Old Ben. And that'll give us a good tanky team. It's a good gear advantage there. So I don't think we'll have a problem. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, see if we can't strip some turn meter. Get a little protection up. A little bit of... Get that over on you. Alright. The one problem is there's not a ton of damage in this team. So it may take a minute. Even with a low gear, Sun Fact. You turkey. You had to hit my Ahsoka. Well, this is going to be another 51 banners, I think. Big hit. There we go. And so we'll get another 51 here, and that's okay. Well, like I say, if I lose on efficiency, I lose on efficiency. I will live with it. And strip the turn meter, and back to Ahsoka for one more heal. Nope. Ah, go down, you turkey. There we go. So 52. 53. Alright, not bad. And then we're going to have an easy 54 here. We're going to mirror match this. So we'll go crew, executioner, and first order officer. Mine are all better geared. I didn't even look at the speeds, but I'm sure my officer is faster. So we're going to go ahead and kick this over to you and stun him. And let's get rid of officer, or executioner, I mean. Reduce his turn meter. Another hit. We'll come over here to keep our taunt up, even though we'll get countered. I just want to keep the taunt on him. That's fine. Oh, taunt is gone. Boo. So let's go back over to you and stun. Keep crew locked down. And we'll get... Executioner may counter himself to death here. Let's see if we can get a big hit. So, whop. And gone. And gone. And now we just have to take a little bit of time here to burn our way through. And stun. And pop. And reduce turn meter. And see if we can't... I don't know how I can get it back on officer. So this may be a... Get over to here. Get another stun up. And that's going to be the end of him, I think. So this will be another 53 banners. And that's okay. We'll live with it. 53. Alright, so the end of the day here, we ended up with full clear, one shot on everything, with 2137. And let's see what he went through here. He had, I did switch up my defenses. So you can see here in the front line, I have a modified Darth Revan team, where I went with Darth Revan, HK, and Marauder. I have my standard Karth team there. And the reason I decided to switch them up is Swugga GG came back online, and so all the defensive round are up from the first round of 3v3. And so I decided to go ahead and switch it up a little bit and try something new. So you can see in the back here I left some presents. It looks like he went through the first one already, where I did Palpatine with Bastila and Malik. And then I have a team here with, and again, the thought behind this team is, one, it's going to be pretty quick. It's a lot of turn meter gain. It's a lot of shock synergy. So all three of them do shocks. All three of them get benefits from shock. So that was one thought I had there, that might help. Up here I've got Count Dooku, Asajj, and Zombie. And the thought here is Dooku and Asajj will stealth, and Zombie will be a persistent tank who just keeps coming back. And then there's counterattack with the Dooku lead, and then stacking damage on Asajj from the Zombie death. So I thought that might be a good one. Pretty basic Night Sister setup here, where we've got Talzin, Sister Spirit, and Daka. My Night Sister Spirit hits hard. Gear 12, so she's in there, do some decent damage, and you're going to have the revives from the Mother Talzin lead, and then you're also going to have the revives from Daka, so it's a team that can be a little bit of a pain. And then up top here, I went with a Newt lead with Django and L3. L3 is an incredibly annoying tank with a pre-taunt and a persistent taunt. Newt obviously is throwing out extortion everywhere, which speeds the team up. And then Django is going to start with his contract, so he's immune to damage for the first 2 turns, and he's going to have his 50% bonus offense, so he ought to be hitting pretty hard. Then up top, we don't have anything real impressive, but I have my fledgling Traya team I started here, and again, that's just Traya, Nihilus, and Sith Trooper. I'm actually hoping that he'll look at this and decide he's got to take in something a little bit harder than he does to clear it, but I don't expect that to hold. I have Empire team here with a Tarkin lead for the speed bonus, and then Vader and First Order TIE Pilot, just Empire TIE Pilot. And, that's 3 AoEs, and so again, it's a banner knocker, so I expect it'll lose, but it ought to keep him to 51 banners, hopefully. And same thing up here on the top, we've got speed lead, 2 AoEs, and a tank. And again, so the idea of being able to strip some banners from him to keep him doing anything else. And then in the very back here, which he will get to and clear easily, is my Bugs fleet with some relatively weak reinforcements. Again, I was nervous that the Negotiator was going to be back there, and so I saved both of my good fleets. So the fleet will not stand a chance, but it'll give him something there to work on, I guess. So it looks like he has taken a break. I'm wondering if he's doing some math, trying to figure out what he wants to clear and where. But anyway, I will we'll come back and I'll try and add on to the end of this and just show what the final score was. In the meantime, hope everyone has a good evening, and we'll talk to you later. So after logging back in, looks like he was unable to clear my Dooku Asajj team after 2 attempts. So final score, 2137 to 1833.